Honorable Chief Minister Sindh, respected members of the Aurat Foundation, members of the board, Council Generals, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, Assalamu alaikum. Pakistan's women have contributed in every sphere of national life, often under difficult circumstances and with limited recognition. They have educated generations, sustained families, organized communities, and served the country in public life. Their contribution has not always been visible, but it has always been essential for our country. Over the past 4 decades, Aurat Foundation has been part of the wider national effort. It has helped keep the question of women's participation within the democratic conversation, often at times when discussions were uncomfortable or resisted. Its work has reflected persistence rather than publicity and engagement rather than rhetoric. Aurat Foundation was founded in 1986 at a time when speaking openly about women's rights required conviction and courage. What began as a small initiative grew over time into sustained presence across the country, shaped by engagement with communities rather than distance from them. Reaching this milestone is therefore not only about longevity, but about consistency. At the same time, this day is not only about institutions. It is about women and the space they have created for themselves within society, often through perseverance rather than privilege. For me, any conversation about women and democracy in Pakistan inevitably leads to the memory of my mother, Shaheed Mohtharma Benazir Bhutto. My mother believed deeply that democracy could not survive if half the population remained excluded from decision-making. She did not see women participation as symbolic or optional. She understood it as central to the health of the state itself. Her leadership reflected that belief, as did the choices she made in the face of immense pressure. She stood at a moment in history when many believed a Muslim woman could not lead a country, and she proved otherwise, not by abandoning her identity, but by carrying it with confidence and purpose. Her legacy continues to resonate not only in political spaces, but wherever women assert their right to participate in public life. Pakistan's history is marked by many such women. Mohtharma Fatima Jinnah offered moral clarity at a defining moment in this country's history. Begum Rana Liaquat Ali Khan worked to organize women when their public role was still questioned. Beyond these well-known names are countless women whose contributions may not be recorded in the history books, yet whose influence has shaped families, institutions, and communities across generations. The awards being conferred today recognize individual achievements, but they also reflect the role of platforms that make such recognition possible. Organizations like the Aurat Foundation have helped create spaces for women to work, to be acknowledged, to be debated, and supported within the national framework. Despite important gains, the challenges facing women in Pakistan remain serious. Violence, exclusion, and unequal access to justice continue to affect daily life. Legal and policy reforms matter, but they are only effective when implemented with sincerity and supported by social change. This requires institutional responsibility as well as the courage to confront attitudes that limit progress. This responsibility does not rest with women alone. It belongs to all those who shape public life, in government, in institutions, and in society at large. As we reflect on the past and look ahead, it is worth remembering that the strength of a democracy is measured by who is included within it. Pakistan's future depends on whether every girl grows up knowing that her voice has value and that her participation is a right rather than an expectation. I once again would like to congratulate the Aurat Foundation on completing 40 years of sustainable engagement, and I extend my best wishes to all those being honored today. May this work continue with the same seriousness and purpose in the years ahead. Thank you.